going on, guys? Jonathan Burr here with another edition of Road to the Platform. Today we're talking about training around injuries. Now, this question is basically a spawn off from a question on the Ice Cream Fitness channel where a guy who just sustained a shoulder injury and didn't want to lose, all of his gains. He wanted to try to sustain as much as he could. Well, those of you who know me and know anything about my background realize that I just had pec surgery. I had my pec tendon tore from the bone, so then I had to have it reattached. The first few weeks I spent in a arm sling, and it was stationary so that it wouldn't move. So then I found little ways to try to train my legs, some light hamstring curls, some light leg extensions, light leg press, things of that nature, just to keep blood into my legs. Well, as soon as that arm brace come off, I had to come up with something more. So I didn't have the money to dump into a safety squat bar. So what I did was I took an old cheap bar that we had in the gym, and I had two metal handles welded to it. Up here I'll post the pictures of it so you can see that. I would take that and I kind of, just did working sets with the leg press, hamstring curls, and then I started extremely light with the safety squat bar. The safety squat bar took all that pressure off my pec and shoulder and allowed me to do some light squats. Well, I stuck with that for as long as I could, and to the point where I couldn't stand it anymore, and eventually I had to go back to using a Texas squat bar, which is much longer than your typical bar, but it allowed me to get my hands behind. The basic thing that I'm trying to get across to you here is you have to be inventive of ways to train around this injury. For me, it was the safety squat bar. For you, it may be something else. Another suggestion for you to do would be maybe a belt squat, whereas typically it's just a belt with a chain hanging from it and the weight attached to the chain. And you put yourself on top of, either two benches, one of it on one or the other, and you're squatting. Now, that takes out the whole upper body. It'll really work your hamstrings and your hips and allow you to keep some of these gains. For me personally, I was able to, stay within the ballpark of my numbers, raw and single ply. I haven't ventured back into multiply yet, just because I'm a little nervous about loading 1,000+ pounds on my back with my pec right now. But in all honesty, it should be fine. Right now we're only 5 months since the surgery, and I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't lost a lot of gains. My actual muscle size has stayed pretty good. As far as upper body training, though, I was able to do some light curling, very light pressing and things for a while there. Anything that was kept close to the body that you were able to control, you're able to do. So my suggestion to you about training around injuries is get in there. Find what will work for you. Find something that you can get blood into those muscles, and it'll keep you from deteriorating all of your gains. Hope this video is helpful. Until next time, keep training.